Believe it or not, it actually takes a lot of fucking work to look this mid. So let me run you through my everything shower routine. It all starts off with me noticing how rancid I actually smell, and that prompts me to get into the bathroom. I'm a big sucker for some hair oiling, okay? Because I love the hair growth. I have the thinnest hairs on the entire earth around my hairline, as you can see. So I have to find ways to grow them back because they just love to fall out. Stimulates hair growth, alleviates the scalp, and I also suffer from dandruff, so I have to use this antifungal treatment, which is one of my faves, because if I don't use this, I will literally look like a snowflake by the end of the day. Like one scratch and it's literally snowing. Did you know that men are comedogenic? Yeah, they are, unfortunately. That means I have to go in with a weekly mask to get them all out of my pores, so that's what we're doing here. This is a green tomato mask. I don't know what it is, okay? It's Korean, so I trust it, and it literally foams up and washes away like a cleanser when you take it off, which is kind of fun. Look, if there's one thing that I don't pride myself on, it's my oral care, okay? I'm very prone to skipping accidentally, so I like to do a big weekly reset with my oral care, which includes oil pulling. I really tried to be that bitch that does this daily, and I couldn't do it. It was just too much effort, but I do like to do it every once in a while. Essentially, what it does is it helps to break down the plaque in your mouth so that when you go to brush your teeth, it's a lot easier to scrub off the excess plaque. Whenever I'm feeling like a tad fancy, I like to go in with this purple toning toothpaste, which just helps to get rid of all the yellow stains, and then I go in with a normal brush, of course. Like I said, I have to go a little bit full out here because I really do neglect my oral care sometimes, so we really have to compensate. We really gotta brush them teeth. Oh my god, is that your reflection in my teeth? Stop it! It's shower time! I would like to take you in with me, but then what kind of video would this be? You know what I mean? The full body workout really starts at this point because it's about to get a little bit gruesome. We're going in first with a pre-shampoo treatment, which just gets rid of all the frizz. Shampooing is probably one of my favorite things to do in the shower because you can really get all in there, really scrub that scalp. Get all the dandruff, get all the excess oil buildup off, and gotta go in with some conditioner because otherwise I would leave the shower looking like a literal frizz ball. I actually am a maniac and I change my shower gels like almost every week, so this week I'm using Sultana of soap, but depending on the week, depending on my mood, sometimes I'll have a fruity scent, sometimes I have a warm scent, sometimes I have spicy, like it really just depends. And I also always go in with a bit of soap as well because that's how you actually get clean. I always have to leave the shower smelling at least to a degree of edible. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, I really don't want to be doing this today, but I do have to epilate. It unfortunately is the time. I'm growing like a literal gorilla. This is either gonna go extremely smoothly or it's going to be the most painful next 5 minutes of my entire life. You never really get an in-between with epilating, and I think today is gonna be extremely painful considering my face. The great thing about epilating though is that you don't have to do it often. Like I literally only do this like once or twice every month, and I'm literally hairless all other days. It is just such a sucky process when you first get into it because it is one of those things where it's the most painful when you first start out, and it slowly gets better and easier, but it's still pretty painful. And there we go, my Menti B as on cue. I always have one every time I finish because I'm just so done, but I also like to go in with a little bit of a post care because your armpits are literally like stinging after this. Tallow balm is like literally my saving grace. I use it for my face, my body. Anytime that I'm having like a skin freak out or I just need to calm something really fast without aggravating it, I put a little tallow balm. And obviously gotta do a transition. I'm an influencer. Would it really be an everything show if we didn't at least take care of the inner health? You know what I mean? Anyone that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with sea moss gel, sea moss gummies. I will always have some sort of sea moss every single day. I absolutely adore. But I was feeling a bit freaky, so I did double up on my sea moss. I also missed it the day before, so had to compensate. I also like to take some MCT oil because I love a little fat burning churning moment. Anyone with curly hair knows that either it's going to be a good hair day or a bad hair day, depending on how you style it. So I'm going in with some anti-frizz first, and I'm literally drenching my hair in that. Arguably the best hair serum I probably ever laid my hands on. I had literally have gone through bottles of these. It's just so silky. It makes your hair smell so good, and it makes it feel so shiny. And here I am fighting the urge to do a side part. I don't know what it is in me, but I always want to do a side part, even though I just do a middle part instead. Not gonna lie, I will very much judge a toner by its atomizer, so I love one that's really finely mist. And then I like to go in some Bukchul serum and of course my Road Glazing Milk. Are you kidding me? Miss Hailey Bieber! Miss Hailey Bieber, I love you. And now that my skin is wet like your... Anyways, I'm going in next with some moisturizer and oil. I low-key feel like the rest of the population has literally forgotten about facial oils. They are arguably my favorite step in my skincare routine because they make your skin give that glassy skin effect. And because I'm manic, it doesn't end there. I go in with this Kyra pumping stick under my eyes just to brighten up and revitalize the eyes because they're a little bit saggy after this everything shower. I very rarely actually put on any body moisturizer. I only ever do it when I do an everything shower because it's the only time that I'm willing to put up with a little bit of a sticky feel. Otherwise, I get very overstimulated, especially in the summer. But unfortunately, it makes your skin feel so good and juicy and plump and everything. Like, I wish I could do it every day. I don't know why I decided to lie to you today because I never gua sha. Like, I don't know why I decided to include that clip. But anyways, I do use the Medicube Booster. I do this like maybe once or twice every week. I can't tell if I'm a victim of really good marketing, but I swear this actually helps my skin. Like, every time I get a pimple, like, I'll use this. I don't know, guys. It's magic. And that is my routine, consisting of 1,000 chemicals that I just put all over my body, but it's okay. And to finalize the everything shower, I have to use these cleansing patches. I pop them under my feet and I go to bed with them, and when I wake up, oh my god, they smell and look rancid, so I feel like it's doing something. Do you know what I mean? Apparently it detoxes the body. Anyways, thank you, love you.